afternoon, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, and all of Central Alabama. This is the CBS42 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alex Finney in for Jamie Langley. New at noon, part of Highway 78 West is still shut down after 2 people are killed in a morning crash. CBS 42 News reporter Matt Fernandez is in Walker County right now. And Matt, what do we know so far?
Yeah, 2 people are confirmed dead right now, and crews are still working to clean the scene out here on Highway 78. They say it's going to be closed for another few hours. We are out here in Cordova near Wildlife Lane on Highway 78 West. At 7:13, they came out to a call on Highway 78 West. Argo Fire Department, troopers, and Walker County sheriffs all out on the scene. Officials have not released the name of those killed. A woman I talked to in the area told me she heard a loud bang this morning. She came down to the highway and saw fire and smoke. Now, this isn't the only fatality that's happened in this area. Just a couple hundred yards away from this scene back in 2009, there was also a fatality involving a teenager who was killed on Highway 78 West. And we're hoping to get more information from troopers in the next few minutes, exactly what kind of happened here. As soon as we get that information, we'll be sure to keep you posted. Reporting live in Walker County, Matt Fernandez, CBS 42 News.
All right, Matt, thank you. We'll continue to stay on that. Well, new at noon, authorities are searching for a man they say tried to rob a bank while sitting in the drive-through line. Now, I want you to take a very good look at these pictures right here. This is the man Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies are looking for. Authorities say he stopped at Regions Bank in Graysville around 1:30 yesterday afternoon. He passed the teller a note demanding money but be placed actually in a plastic bag and then gave it to him. He drove away without any money. Authorities say he has a mustache and was wearing a women's sunglasses actually and a curly black wig. He was driving a black Ford Fusion. Now, if you know who this man is or you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 254-7777. Well, to this story, new details we have in a Vestavia Hills burglary. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office has a suspect arrested yesterday as a teenager. The Sheriff's Office says the 17-year-old from Alabaster was taken into custody after running from the scene at Creekview Apartments. Police found 3 stolen televisions, 2 laptops, a cell phone near one of the apartment buildings. Police are still searching for 2 other suspects connected to the burglary. Well, new at noon, the FBI could release its report on the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email scandal as soon as tomorrow. Law enforcement officials say FBI agent notes from Clinton's voluntary interview at the agency's headquarters will also be released to the public. Notes from interviews with Clinton's aides will not be included. Well, also new at noon, Bessemer police are investigating an accident involving city workers. Police tell us it happened in the 800 block on 32nd Street around 8:15 this morning. They say 2 people in a city sanitation truck and another car collided. Now, everyone involved in the crash was taken to the hospital. 32nd Street, we can report, is now back open. Happening today, the state health department is testing hundreds of workers at a Montgomery County plant for tuberculosis. The department says an employee at the Hyundai plant's paint shop tested positive for TB. The employee is now being treated and is not at the plant at this time. The department is testing about 500 workers who were in close contact with that employee. The Alabama Department of Public Health reported 119 cases of TB last year. New at noon, Typhoon Leon Rock makes landfall in Japan. It's the 3rd powerful storm to hit the country in a week. Cooler waters have weakened that typhoon, but heavy rain and storm surges are still slamming Japan's northeast provinces. Now we're going to look at this here, a live look now from Hawaii. People are closely watching 2 hurricanes, both heading for the islands. The center of Hurricane Madeline is expected to pass very close to the Big Island tomorrow, while Hurricane Lester is not expected to make landfall. Well, of course, our Storm Track team is watching it all for us, and Nate Harrington is here to give us an update on the forecast. Hey, Nate.
Yeah, we are watching the tropics, very busy both on the Pacific and Atlantic side, while Hawaii braces for a direct impact from the stronger of the 2 storms, at least the Big Island is. We're seeing lots of sunshine and very warm temperatures. By 2 o'clock, 91. I think we top out in the low and mid 90s, 92 and 93 degrees for this afternoon, and plenty of sunshine with just a few stray clouds around. And just like yesterday, rain's going to be very hard to find this afternoon across central Alabama. Warming up, 89 degrees now in Birmingham, but 90s in a few spots. Jasper, Tuscaloosa, Pell City, Alexander City, all checking in at 90 degrees. And if you're not at 90 yet, you'll be very shortly, everybody else, in the upper 80s with all that sunshine. All the rain from the tropics down in Cuba, the Straits of Florida, into the Florida Peninsula, but we're dry right now. We're going to talk about Tropical Depression number 9, how that might impact our weather for the rest of the week and into the weekend. Will we see any rain from it? We'll let you know in that Storm Track 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. Alex, over.
All right, thank you, Nate. Well, happening today, drivers will see multiple lane closures through the lunch hour. We know a few construction projects start today, and real-time traffic anchor Rachel Lundberg has all the details we need to know.
Monitoring all afternoon commutes, let me break down 2 construction projects that are taking place right now and causing some lane closures until 3 p.m. The first one is along I-65 southbound. The ramp to I-459 northbound, that outside right lane and shoulder will stay closed until 3 p.m. for a bridge inspection. So if you're headed towards 280 on I-65 to that 459 on-ramp, be mindful of the workers on the right-hand side there. The second project continuing on until 3 p.m. is along I-20 eastbound. The inside left lane and shoulder is closed this time right after the Highway 78 interchange in Riverside. It's over the Coosa River, so be mindful. I-20 eastbound workers there near mile marker 164. This is all taking place again tomorrow. I'll be monitoring it, so make sure you join us tomorrow morning. CBS 42 Morning News with Art Franklin for the latest with your real-time traffic.
All right, thank you, Rachel. In campaign 2016, Donald Trump's plan to reach out to African-American voters takes a major hit. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton faces new calls to separate the Clinton Foundation from ties to foreign governments and corporations.
It is not racist to be proud to be an American.
Pastor Mark Burns is a Donald Trump supporter and frequent warm-up act at Trump rallies. But he's now backtracking after he sent this tweet Tuesday showing Hillary Clinton in blackface and accusing her of pandering to voters.
I still stand by what the image represents, but I think that, I should have used better judgment.
The incident comes as Trump has tried to reach out to minority voters. This in an effort to beat back Hillary Clinton's claims that his campaign is appealing to extremist white nationalist groups.
These are racist ideas, race-baiting ideas.
Ku Klux Klan values, David Duke values, Donald Trump values.
Clinton has been off the campaign trail, focusing on fundraising and preparing for the upcoming debates, but she's still facing pressure over her ties to Clinton Foundation donors. The New York Times is calling for the foundation to stop accepting foreign and corporate donations immediately. Governor Mike Pence, Donald Trump's running mate, says that should have happened years ago.
If it'd be a conflict of interest if she was president of the United States to take money from foreign donors, how was it not a conflict of interest when she was Secretary of State?
More than half of Americans say they believe Clinton Foundation donors got special treatment from Secretary Clinton, something the State Department and the Clinton campaign denies. New at noon, Apple will pay $14.6 billion in back taxes to the Irish government. It's the biggest single bill for corporate tax avoidance in European Union history. The ruling from the EU ends a controversial sweetheart tax deal, which allows Apple to pay just 2% corporate tax in Ireland. The typical headline rate is 12.5%. Well, right now, the search continues for suspects connected to a weekend shooting at the Love Thy Neighbor event in Brighton. We know that 1 man is dead, 6 others hurt, including a child. Police have a person of interest in custody. Now, we are working to find out if there are going to be any charges. Investigators believe more people are involved. Well, meanwhile, the community is also dealing with a shortage of police officers. We first told you about this story on the CBS 42 Morning News. Brighton only has 5 officers and just 1 overnight officer. The department says they have to do more with less, and as a matter of fact, they rely on outside agencies to help with investigations. Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies are helping investigate Saturday's shooting. Brighton police say community policing has helped them solve crime in the area. You would clearly see that this is an issue. Is this something that you guys have noticed before?
Yes, and sometimes we diffuse the situation, we find out who did it, press charges, and we still find out. When something else happens, they come tell us, and we take care of it.
Detective Hooten says that because Brighton is a small city, everyone tends to know everyone, so criminals actually rarely fall through the cracks. Well, turning our attention to this, right now nearly 300 students are in a new building today after mold concerns at Abrams Elementary School. Now, school officials tell CBS42 that the insulation is causing mold in the ceiling at Abrams. A company is replacing the old insulation and ceiling tiles. The entire building will also be sterilized. The process is expected to take 2 weeks to a month to finish. Happening today, Mayor William Bell hosts another town hall meeting. The mayor will be at East Pinson Valley Recreation Center on Jefferson State Parkway. The town hall starts tonight at 6 o'clock. Well, to this story, ice cream fans, you want to get ready for a big announcement from Blue Bell later this week. Listen to this. Blue Bell Creameries is expected to announce a new flavor. And if you want to guess early, the company is dropping hints about the new flavor on social media starting today. It will be delivered to stores on Thursday. And the most recent flavors to hit store shelves include strawberries and homemade vanilla ice cream. Two very good flavors there. Well, your time right now, it is 12:11. A new school opens in New York, but there's a big surprise still ahead. The hip-hop mogul who made it all happen for these students. But first, a popular vacation activity might be going away soon. What could be changing? We'll let you know next.
You're watching the CBS 42 News at Noon.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, new at noon, a popular tourist attraction in Hawaii could be coming to an end. NOAA Fisheries is proposing a ban on swimming with Hawaiian spinner dolphins. Officials say interacting with humans is depriving the nocturnal animals of the rest they need. Interesting, right? Well, apparently the dolphins don't function well without a good night's sleep. The new rules would go into effect next year. We'll keep our eye on that. Well, to this story, new at noon, it's an unusual story that's captured the attention of farmers around the world. Listen to this. New Zealand police are investigating the alleged theft of 500 cows. The owner says she had 1,300 cows that grazed on other farms over the winter. Well, they returned last week for calving season, right? Well, far less cows came back. Police say it's the first time a stock theft like this has happened on such a large scale.
They have to put new tags on, because if these tags would turn up at another farm and they get red, the geographical location of the animal is incorrect, and it would be registered in Wellington.
Interesting. Each cow is worth as much as $1,600, meaning the missing cows add up to $800,000. It's a whole lot of money there. Well, your time right now, it is 12:15. Coming up, one pop star reports for duty. We're going to let you know who we saw. Oh, there she is right there. Stick around. We'll tell you where one fan scored this selfie with Taylor Swift.
A mostly dry afternoon so far in central Alabama. Are tracking some showers to the west, but will the tropical weather impact our weekend? We'll let you know when the CBS 42 News at noon continues. Oh. And welcome back. A fantastic shot. Great view out over Birmingham this afternoon. Just some fair weather cumulus clouds outside right now, and temperatures, though, are warming up. Near 90 in a lot of spots already. We're expecting to see highs back in the middle and low 90s for this afternoon, and not a whole lot of rain once again around central Alabama. We've been dry for the last couple of days. That is going to be sticking with us. Not a whole lot of rain chance for this afternoon. It looks like that stays the trend the next several days. And we'll talk about some tropical weather, too, that could impact our forecast in just a second. Let's talk about Storm Track Futurecast around here. Low and middle 90s for afternoon highs. So what else is new? Very close to average, but just a little bit above those average highs for the end of August. We'll drop down into the middle and low 70s for Wednesday morning. Some spots, especially in the north, could get into the upper 60s. That'll feel pretty nice. A couple of light showers are possible once again. Not going to rule it out with just a little bit of moisture in the air, but most of us remain rain-free for Wednesday. We start Thursday all over again with mid-70s and highs back in the 90s. So we talk about some tropical weather, still tracking what is now Tropical Depression number 9. It's gotten a little bit better organized, and it's got a little bit more thunderstorm activity with it, but still not a very classic tropical storm. It has winds of 35 miles per hour. We're still expecting it to keep on moving to the north and then make that turn toward Florida by tomorrow afternoon, impacting the Big Bend region of Florida between Tallahassee and most likely Tampa. Lots of rainfall expected with this storm, but the good news is we're going to stay on the west side of it with northerly winds, most likely for late in the week and the weekend. It's really going to be nice with humidity lowering and temperatures lowering as well. You see Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll see highs in the low 90s, but upper 80s by Sunday and Monday with not a whole lot of humidity. Nice stuff for the weekend. Alex, over to you.
All right, looking good. Thanks, Nate. Well, your time right now, it's 12:20. Get this, Diddy goes back to school. After the break, we explained how the rapper led the charge for a new charter school. We'll be right back.
You're watching the CBS 42 News at Noon.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, in entertainment news, there's a new charter school in Harlem opening its doors to students, and a hip-hop mogul is behind it all. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, started the project 6 years ago. He quietly donated money while helping to obtain licensing and state funding for the school. Diddy welcomed the first students yesterday, and look at that welcoming right there. There are about 180 students right now. The school plans on expanding to 700 students up to the 12th grade. Well, that's great. And moving over to this now. If you were wondering why Taylor Swift wasn't at the VMAs Sunday night, well, guess what, everyone? She was preparing for jury duty. Swift is serving her civic duties in Nashville this week. Fellow jurors say Swift took plenty of selfies and signed autographs while in court. All right, well, your time right now, it's 12:24. Stick around because we've got a whole lot more after the break. We'll be right back.
You're watching the CBS 42 News at Noon.
All right, one last check of your Storm Track 7-day forecast. Don't see a whole lot of rain there except for Friday. That's the only real rain chance we'll have, around 20%. And then the weekend looking nice with all that tropical moisture getting sucked out, and we've got northerly winds coming in. The weekend around here and on the beaches looking perfect.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. CBS 42 News continues at 5 o'clock. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.